Other music? Mike? It's on CD. Welcome to the candlelighting service in Napa Valley. So good to have you here. We're also streaming at this time, so welcome to all the virtual people who are joining us from your living room. We know that we are basking in the light here, and I'm sure you're basking in the light where you are as well. So as we celebrate Christmas, we're also celebrating the season of light, which is Hanukkah, Diwali, solstice, New Year's Day, Kwanzaa, all of those. It's great to have all these because it is a season of light in the darkest time of the year. We bring this light around us that we see and bring it into our hearts. And what better way to do that when a little music today that's going to kick us off with some joy. And let's welcome Karen Drucker.
Hey, everybody. Happy holidays to you all. Are you ready to sing? We're going to do some Christmas carols. Are you ready to sing a little bit? Are you ready to sing a little bit? Okay, good. Okay. So deck the halls. You all know this. I'll help you out with some of this. Here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. You're very good. See the blazing Yule before us. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Very good. Right, so this one I know you know. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Okay, we could do the laughing a little bit more. I think we got to get really, okay, here we go, one more time. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go. Here we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtail ring. Come on, that was good. Making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ready for the second verse? A day or two ago. Here we go. A day or two ago, thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed as no one knows this verse, do you? I lost you, but we're gonna go back up to the chorus. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Very good. Hey, that was very good. All right, let's do one more. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. Snow is glistening. Beautiful sight. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. We're just walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song. He sings a love song. As we go along, we're just walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made. We're just walking in a winter wonderland. What are we doing? We're just walking in a winter wonderland. We're just walking in a winter wonderland.
So we're going to, in the moment, begin our sacred part of our service, and I'll say more about that in a bit. But just to let you know, the first and foremost thing is that we're going to keep it quiet and allow this light that of this season to be sacred and to be quiet within us. So we're going to ask you not to clap, even though there's going to be many times you want to clap because of the beautiful music and the beautiful words by our practitioners today. But, we enjoy clapping. We're the kind of community that claps. Maybe some churches aren't. But just to kind of get out of your system, let's give Karen another round of applause.
Thank you.
So a couple announcements just to let you know. You'll see some giving envelopes there. Feel free if you want to give for this holiday time. You're welcome to do that. We will have a service on Sunday, even though it's a day after Christmas, but we're going to make it a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of carols. Georgia Davis and Joyfully Cricket, if you remember her, who sung here a couple times, they're both going to trade off and do duets and just sing a lot. And I'm going to talk about the metaphysical Christmas story. So we're just going to make it a fun day. We'll be streaming too if you want to stream that day, but feel free to come in and join us. I know things are changing, and I appreciate those people who are taking care of themselves. I appreciate you for wearing masks tonight, and I appreciate those who just chose not to come tonight because they wanted to just watch it when the streaming. And so we welcome all of you, and know that the light that we are experiencing here is the light that you're experiencing right where you are. I will ask you later on, we're going to be doing a personal candle lighting. So those at home, you may want to get a candle nearby. It can be any kind of candle. Doesn't have to be anything in particular. Just have it nearby for later on in the service, toward the end of the service, when we'll be lighting a candle, so that you can participate in this light sharing. When we talk about the light this time of year, Christmas, we often think about Jesus. And Jesus was an example of the light that was being called forth at that time. It was a dark time. And particularly the Jews were struggling with their identity and being oppressed by the Romans. And so this light was being called forth, and he was this light that was birthed. What I know, that example of Jesus, who said that the kingdom of God is within and heaven is within, that this light is being called forth in these days also. And it's not just in one person, it's in every person who's willing to be the birth as well as a midwife of the light that is around us, and that we can allow this light to emerge and make a difference, to spread the light and the love around the globe. One person, one heart, one event, one conversation at a time. So we just bless you right where you're at in your gatherings around the holidays and into the new year, knowing that you're blessed right where you are, and that we can be a blessing to the world. We know that we are sourced in the truth of life itself and the divine light. So we light the candle that represents the God light that's both nowhere and everywhere at the same time. So just allow this light, a sense of this light, to recognize it within yourself. You may call this divine being God or Yahweh or Allah, divine intelligence, all-knowing, inner guidance, higher self, the Great Spirit. And it is all the same. By all names and no names at all, just a sense of what is within you in this moment, knowing it is there and it is all around you, in every person, in all of life. So we just allow ourselves to harmonize Allow ourselves to be willing to sense this divine beingness within us and bring us forward in this greater truth, this greater light, this greater love that we're capable, if we are willing, to let it come through us as us. And so it is. So now I'd like to invite Georgia Davis up to talk about the theme tonight.
The theme tonight is a blessing to the world. So there's an ancient question of why are we here? And if you don't know yet, you're here because love called you here. Love called you here to be that blessing to the world, to each other, to the world at large, to be this light that goes on forever, called by spirit, called by the divinity that is within and everywhere. We are this blessing. I am this blessing. You each are this blessing to the world, just as is. We are made in this perfect image and likeness as only we can be, to give the gift as only we can give. There are no mistakes in us. There are no mistakes in the gifts that we come to give and receive from each other, that are given in every kind word, every prayer, every kind thought, every bit of loving you give to anyone. Anything that you pass to anyone, you may not know how much of a blessing you are. Just in happenstance meeting, in a smile, in a phone call, in a letter, you are a blessing. We each are this blessing to the world.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. If you want to sing with me, it goes like that. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and who you are, all you do, and all you do is a blessing to the world. You got it now, sing it out. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. Let's affirm it for all of us and say we are the heart, we are the, you can even put your hands up if you want, give it to everybody, of spirit on earth, and who we are, and who we, and all we do, and all we is a blessing to the world. Do that one more time, looking around the room. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice, spirit on earth, who we are, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to, now put your hands over your heart and give it to yourself, sing I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. Just that last line, I'm a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the world.
You are a blessing to the world. And you are a blessing out in virtual land too. The light that is within us is Spirit itself. This service has been going in a similar fashion for decades now, probably over 30 years. And it's always been led by the practitioners. So tonight is no different. That we consider the practitioners to be the healing arm of our center, the healing aspect of it as they hold the light. That they are this light and they're representative of the different God qualities that they bring forth tonight. So just listen to their words, listen to the music that's interspersed in between it, and just bring these God qualities into yourself. Take some nuggets with you of something towards this now in a new solar year, a new calendar year, to dedicate your life towards, to bring more light onto this planet that we're all being asked to bring forth at this time. So I'll invite the practitioners to begin now.
I represent the quality of love. There are probably more songs written about love than anything else. The Beatles sang, "All you need is love, love. Love is all you need." Tina Turner sang, "What's love got to do with it?" But our founder, Ernest Holmes, knew. He taught that love is the only power and presence there is. It is our divine essence. We are truly vehicles of love. Mother Teresa said she thought of herself in this way. I am a pencil in the hand of God who is writing a love letter to the world. Emmett Fox wrote, "There is no difficulty that enough love will not conquer. No disease that enough love will not heal. No door that enough love will not open. No gulf that enough love will not bridge. No wall that enough love will not tear down. No sin that enough love will not redeem. It makes no difference how deeply seated may be the trouble, how hopeless the outlook, how muddled the tangle, how great a mistake. A sufficient realization of love will dissolve it all. If only you could love enough, you would be the happiest and most powerful being in the world. During this holiday season, we can remember that love is the answer. Love is the gift. Write your love letters today. You too are pencils in the hand of God. I now light the candle of love.
Some of our practitioners were unable to be here tonight, but they wanted to record their part. And here's Martha Martinez.
I represent the God aspect of abundance. I have not come to destroy, but fulfill. Matthew 5:17. The infinite unity of the mind of God functions as a harmonious and abundant law in my life. I am abundant and I practice it. Abundance has made my faith spiritually and naturally optimistic. I know myself as God knows me. My heaven is here, and I express the abundance of the one mind, individualizing the perfection of it in this world. And I am expressing that abundance at this time as I am. I am abundance of the evolution of the concept that the mind has of me. I affirm his wisdom as greater than that of any man made believe. There is no limitation of my point of view, only abundance. I give thanks for all my abundance that comes to me. I am the event of God and health, comfort, and joy for all. I appreciate God's perfection, and God's perfection appreciate me. That's the abundance of my life now, and so it is, and let it be light. Thank you. Yo represento el aspecto de Dios de la abundancia. Yo no he venido a destruir, sino a cumplir. Mateo 5:17. La unidad infinita de la mente de Dios funciona como la ley abundante y armoniosa en mi vida. Soy abundante y lo practico. La abundancia ha hecho que mi fe sea espiritual, naturalmente optimista. Me conozco a mí misma como Dios me conoce. Mi cielo está aquí y expreso la abundancia de la mente única, individualizando su perfección en este mundo. Y estoy expresando esa abundancia en este momento tal como soy. Soy abundancia de la evolución del concepto que la mente tiene de mí. Afirmo que su sabiduría es mayor que la de cualquier creencia hecha por el hombre. No hay limitación en mi punto de vista, solo abundancia. Doy gracias por toda la abundancia que me llega. Soy el evento de Dios en salud, consuelo, alegría para todos. Aprecio la perfección de Dios y la perfección de Dios me aprecia a mí. Esa es la abundancia en mi vida ahora. Gracias y que se haga la luz. Y así es.
We now light the candle of abundance.
Peace for all seasons. Love every moment. And the light shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness. Hope in the silence. And joy, sweet, sweet joy is in our hearts. Every day is a choice to show some kindness. We all are part of one family, yeah. So connected, hearts and spirits. I reach out for you, reach out for me. Have peace for all seasons, love every moment. Light shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope in the silence. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. Now is the time to come together, to count our blessings. We are grateful. We lift our voices in one chorus. My brothers, my sisters, let's celebrate. Peace for all seasons, love every moment. We can be sacred and rock out a little bit, I think. Because we're talking about joy and love and abundance and peace and wonder and awe. But let's celebrate peace.
Let's celebrate peace.
Let's celebrate love.
Let's celebrate love.
Let's celebrate the light
Let's celebrate
that shines. It shines, shines, shines. Let's celebrate faith.
Let's celebrate faith.
Let's celebrate hope.
Let's celebrate hope.
Let's celebrate joy.
Let's celebrate joy
In our hearts. Love every moment and light shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope in the silence. Now joy, joy, joy in our hearts. Now peace for all seasons. Love every moment and light shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope in the silence. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. I'm talking about joy, joy, joy in our hearts. Joy, 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 joy in our hearts. Right now, as we celebrate all the candles tonight, we talk about love and joy and peace and courage and all those qualities. Joy, joy, joy. Take a deep breath. Breathe in that joy.
And now Janet Champion for a little more joy.
I represent the God aspect of joy. Now, happiness is a fleeting emotion, but joy is a lasting state of existence. Joy is not caused by an event or anything specific. Joy is a feeling that comes from within and can always be accessed. The 8 pillars of joy, according to the Dalai Lama, are perspective, humility, humor, acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and generosity. My three favorites are humor, as in having a sense of humor, especially about oneself, like when we make a mistake. Gratitude as the positive, because positivity creates more good. And generosity is a full and loving heart, ready and willing to share and to give to others. Now, smiling comes naturally to us and can become a spiritual tool to trigger joy within. And that joy of spirit within can be triggered just by smiling. Now, taking a moment to contemplate events that may have happened to you in the past that brought you joy can make me smile. And smiling for no other reason but being grateful to be alive can make me smile. Smiling for no other reason brings you that same joy. Now, even when your smile is hidden by a mask, your joyful energy can be sensed by those around you, even people you don't know, people you might pass on the street or even in the grocery store. Our joy is contagious in such a wonderful way. And so because it comes from within our very souls and doesn't require a person or event to manifest it, we simply smile and let joy radiate out to bless everything and everyone. We now light the candle of joy.
I represent the God quality of beauty. Beauty is a perception, and it can only be perceived through our bodies, which are really divine receivers of everything that God has made. All of the beauty of God's creation awaits our discovery through this gift we call life, and through our gift of choice to be open to receive it. Beauty resides deep in our soul, and through our thought process, we experience it. We are God in action. We have been created so that God can express itself through us. We draw in beauty from the channels of our minds when we engage in the laughter of children, or watch a glorious sunset, or walk through a rainforest. When we visit a desert or a glacial ice flow, we sense that dynamic, beautiful glow of creative energy that only comes from being alive on this place, on this planet, at this time. We can feel it in our bones. We know we are surrounded by beauty. Ernest Holmes said, "A listening attitude will open the way for the voice of spirit to speak to the divine harmony within us, thereby allowing us to reproduce its melody, rhythm, and beauty in all our ways." Elizabeth Kubler-Ross was known to say that people are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when the darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there's a light from within. So keep your inner light aglow by seeing the way that God sees. Watch the beauty of the world unfolding itself around you. Look for the beauty in everything, and you will find it. When we hold the tiny hand of a newborn baby, recognize the beauty of intelligence that came together to create this new life with a soul and a heart, and all the complex intelligence that is needed to sustain its growth. Recognize too, while gazing into the faces of our beloved elders, all the wisdom and wonder that they have gained through their personal journey of their lifetime. Life is truly beautiful. Ernest Holmes tells us, when you can see the divine beauty in all things, then tension and worry fall away. Trust and rely on the law of spirit to bring good and beauty into your life. Lay hold to life in its multifaceted expressions of beauty. And your beautiful stained glass window will sparkle brightly for all the world to see, and you will embrace and enjoy your beautiful life. I now light the candle of beauty.
Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. And where there is hatred, I will love. And where there is sadness, I will bring joy. And where there is darkness, I will shine. I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. If you want to sing that with me, you can. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. And where there is hatred, I will love. Where there is sadness, I will bring joy. And where there is darkness, I will shine. 'Cause I am an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. Make me an instrument of peace.
I represent the God aspect of peace. Jesus is called the Prince of Peace. John Lennon said, give peace a chance. The adolescents and youth of today often say, peace out. This holiday season, we look for peace on earth. That spark of peace is with God. Peace among women, with men, and our great country. Most importantly, may you find and maintain that peace for yourself. Now I'm going to ask you all to repeat after me. I'm going to give you a saying, then we'll say it 3 more times afterwards. All together now we'll repeat and sing 3 times. All we are saying is give peace a chance. 3 times now. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. I offer goodwill and peace to humanity. I now light the candle of peace.
Is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
And now Peggy Usack with Wonder and Awe.
I represent the quality of wonder and awe. Think back on the past 24 hours of your life. How many times did you say or even think an ooh or an ah at something you saw, something you touched, tasted, or smelled? For most people in our modern world, the answer to that question is probably once, maybe twice, or not at all. The universe is always, at any moment, filled with things to feel awe and wonder over. We experience it at those times when we take in the immensity of the cosmos, those times when something new is born, when we are in the solitude of nature, or with anything that is truly beautiful. In those moments, joy arises. We are immersed in a life that's expansive, precious, and somewhat unknowable. Awe and wonder carry us beyond ourselves. This day, let us go out into the world and ooh and ah at all of its wonders. We now light the candle of wonder and awe.
I represent the divine quality of compassion. During the Christmas season, we remember and open our hearts to the infinite compassion of the divine creator and to the divine teachers who embody compassion and guide us when we lose our way in fear, judgment, or hopelessness. The solstice has just occurred, and we enter the inevitable depth and solitude of winter. And in these seemingly dark and divisive times of a pandemic, raging ideologies in politics, and climate change, it may feel that love and compassion are slumbering and buried away from the world. Our hearts may feel frozen, and we may forget our true divine nature's compassion. Lest we forget, the solstice reminds us as each day becomes longer, we are reawakened to the divine light within us and around us. And every Christmas we celebrate and are blessed by the holy birth of Jesus, the divine child, who is the light of the world and the master teacher of the way of infinite love and compassion. Can you remember and fathom that the divine creator loves you so unconditionally that it created you in your magnificent human form on our beautiful spinning earth, and that in each cell of your body and your DNA is the inheritance of deep and abiding compassion? That the divine creator, out of infinite compassion, brought the embodiment of its love in the gift of the divine child, Jesus. And our Mother Mary, the archetype of the divine feminine, out of her unconditional love brings Jesus into physical being in the sacred magic of her womb. Her compassion is so deep that she gives her holy child to the world, understanding the sacrifices that will have to be made. Jesus, as the embodiment of enlightened, compassionate love, it is said, would walk by a village and the entire village would be healed. He taught us to love our neighbors as ourselves and to turn the other cheek and forgive our enemies, as they know not what they do. Kuan Yin is the Buddhist goddess of compassion and mercy. She is the presence that listens deeply to our prayers and the cries of the world spoken from the heart. She reminds us of the deep medicine of simply being willing to bear witness to the suffering of our own or someone else's pain, to listen from the soul with curiosity, knowing that the calm, abiding presence of compassion can transform suffering into clear light. Let us remember the divine gifts of compassion we have been given. May compassion light up our hearts and minds and dispel any darkness as we remember the goodness of ourselves and others, calling us to always treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves and to cultivate a deep empathy for the lives and suffering of others. May compassion be a clear, luminous, and dynamic force in ourselves and our polarized world for good, for creativity, for freedom, inclusivity, and love, and the healing of our planet. May we practice and meditate on compassion like the Dalai Lama, opening our hearts to be of service and have genuine concern for the suffering of others, our families, our friends, and even our enemies. May the divine light of compassion be our energy for creating a peaceful and just world in which we have compassion for ourselves, each other, for the earth, and all life that exists on our beautiful planet, as Jesus said, creating heaven on earth. I now light the candle of divine compassion.
I am the light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. I am the light. I shine so bright. I illuminate the darkness. There are times when I forget the Spirit lives inside of me. When I drop into that source of love in my heart, I am free, and I am a light. I shine so bright, I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright, I illuminate the darkness. There's a truth that I know. It's deep inside my soul, that every day is an opportunity to shine my light to everyone that I see. And I am the light. Can you sing that with me? I shine so bright, I illuminate the darkness. I am a light. I shine so bright, I illuminate. How about you? Say you are a light. You shine so bright, you shine so bright. You illuminate the darkness. You are a light. You shine so bright, you illuminate. Let's do it for all of us and say we are a light. We shine so bright, we illuminate the darkness. We are a light. We shine so bright, we illuminate. Let's give it back to ourselves and say, I am a light. I shine so bright, I illuminate the darkness. I am that light. I shine so bright, I illuminate the darkness.
Now is the time of our personal candle lighting. But first of all, I just want to say thank you, deeply practitioners, and those that were televised as well. Just deepening for me tonight. So thank you so much. This candle. That first of all, does everyone have one? It should be underneath your seat. If not, raise your hand. We have extras. Just raise your hand if you don't have one. Either in front or behind. There we go. Thank you. So this candle represents your own light, but it also can represent multiple things for you. It can be about you lighting your light, setting your intentions for now a new solar year, coming into a new calendar year. But it can also be candles you light for someone else, for someone you hold dear, who you're holding in your thoughts, your prayers, or someone even far away that you're thinking of at this time. Perhaps they're not with us anymore and you're thinking of them. It happens frequently during the holidays. And just know that this light can represent multiple things, even though it's just one candle. And what I would ask is, as you light this candle, to keep it upright so the wax doesn't drip, even though this is a nice candle holder here, so it won't drip on you. But if you tilt it, it might leak. So hold it there and let the person next to you, we're going to go down the aisle and light the people in the aisle, and the candle light's going to go out from there. And to hold the light is a powerful thing. It's what our practitioners do all the time, holding the light. So you hold the light and let other people light it from your light, that you're clear on who you are and you're clear on your intentions, as well as the prayers you hold for other people. It's fitting that the practitioners will start this in a minute, and they will start it from our God light that they find sourced where the light is. And from there, the ushers will get the light, and then they'll spread it to all of you. Please know that each of these cranes up here, 1,000 cranes, are holding visions of peace and visions of love and visions of light for ourselves and for everybody around this world as well. So this too can be part of this candle lighting. We also ask that you're welcome to keep your candle, but to recycle the plastic parts, and there's a basket out in the lobby when we finish. Obviously, no hurry, but when we complete, to return these into the lobby there. So we're going to begin this time of candle lighting, and just to bring you back to the sacred time, Karen's going to be playing a song that you know.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake, shepherds quake at the sight, glorious street from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Namaste. I sense the light in me. I see the light in each of you. I see the light in this community as we spread the light, as we spend time with friends and family everywhere we go. We want to take this time to spread this light by honoring certain people and lifting our lights to them. This year has been a challenging year for most people, including many in this room, those who have been challenged emotionally, socially, and physically. This year, we lift our light for ourselves and for those whom we know have been challenged. Sense this light surrounding them and know that this light is healing and comforting to you and them in the days to come. For all medical workers, first responders, and essential workers who have risked their own health to keep us safe and healthy, we lift our light to honor you.
For those because they have been injured, hospitalized, incarcerated, or in refugee camps, may they experience peace, healing, and a pathway of freedom and choice. We lift our lights for them. And for those who have experienced the effects of violence and abuse because of their race, culture, religion, orientation, or gender identity, we send them love, security, and honor for their divine expression in the world. And we now lift our lights.
For those who have passed from earthly life this year or in previous years, whom we miss, we lift our light to remember you. We know their light continues to shine and that their life and love will always be remembered. We lift our light in front of our third eye, knowing that we are guided in our life towards what is ours to do. And we know that spiritual and government leaders are guided towards the highest and best for all people.
We lift our light above our head, our crown chakra, as we know that our consciousness is being raised, that we vibrate at a higher level so that our wishes and intentions become true for ourselves, our community, our nation, and all nations. We lift our light to honor our choice to continue ancient tradition of being light keepers, to send light and love to areas in our community and in the world where it is needed, to hold light to birth a new consciousness. Thank you. Thank your willingness to be the light and to be the love. Namaste.
I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world. I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine. I shine so bright, and I shine so bright, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright.
Bring in that light that's there. You are this light. I am this light. And we are this light. In a moment, you're going to be passed out a snuffer rather than blowing out the candles and having to take your mask off to do that. Just wait for the snuffer to come and put your candle out with those. And just keep your candle upright for a little bit longer, even past that, so that the wax has a chance to cool. And we know your light continues to shine because the candle is just a representation of your light. And just listen to Karen's song one more time to take it even deeper about that you are a blessing to the world.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. Let's end with I one more time. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. Just that last line. I'm a blessing to the world. We're a blessing to the world.
Feel free to hang out in the sanctuary afterwards to share with each other. But I do want to offer a gratitude for our practitioners. Just a simple energy clapping, so to speak, an energy wave to them that we can do, just blessing them for all that they did. And then also for Karen's for tonight's music. So. You are a blessing, and a wave back to you for being that blessing. And you can wave to yourself even. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. We shine, you shine, I shine, we shine. Well, you don't have to do them yet. We did that before because we were trying to make it. I mean, keep it up. What you? Oh, do it. All right. I think it just looks really pretty. What? First service? Well, yeah. I mean, it's just.